Hey guys, Chris here from Affinity Chocolate. Today I'm going to show you how we crack and winnow our cacao beans. Basically that means to remove the shell from the cacao and also separate it, because even once we remove it, it's still mixed in with the beans. And so I'm going to show you the process that we use to separate that before, which is the steps that we do before we actually put the cacao into the grinder to let it grind to turn into chocolate. So now I've got the cacao in a hopper, and sort of a DIY hopper, because as you can see it is a 5-gallon jug that I've cut apart, and I've attached it to a little hand grinder here, and then I'm going to use a drill to go right here, and it turns the grinder and cracks all the beans for me. Before I used to do this by hand, and it would take an hour just to do maybe a pound, if even that. Now doing it this way, it only takes maybe a minute. Alright, so now we have a bag full of cacao that has been cracked. And as you can see, it's a mixture of the cacao nibs and also the shell. You can see there's little pieces of shell in there, and there's dust from the cacao. And I can't use this to make chocolate because it would be very gritty and not taste good at all. So now I have to winnow it, which is the process of separating the shell from the nibs. Okay, so the next step in the process, like I said, is to winnow it. And to do that, I've built a little machine here using different plans on the internet, recommendations, different stuff I've read. It's really for small chocolate makers. There's no other way to do it than to build your own devices a lot of times. And that's what I've done here. This has sort of been MacGyvered together. As you can see, yes, it is held together by Superman duct tape and twine. And it's just some PVC pipe hooked up to a dry vac that blows and sucks the cacao shell. And it's going to end up down here. Okay, so I just finished the first pass, and as you can see there's still a lot of shell in there, but not as much as before. It'll take a few more passes, or like 2 or 3 more passes, and then we will have all the shell pretty much gone. And so this is the final product. It's passed through the winnower about 4 times. There's still shells here and there. I'll pick them out as I go along here. But pretty much most of the shell is gone now. And it's a process that took me maybe 30 minutes at the most. And this was about 10 pounds. Before, it took me about an hour just to do 1 pound, and that's if I was lucky. And that was with lots of people helping me.